Bit of a roll here at the Bella Katrina Tarot Card channel on YouTube. So we're looking at an intense 72 hours ahead of you. And I want to thank you for your kind support, for your likes and subscribes, and for your thanks and super thanks and your coffees. You can buy me a coffee or for doing Super Chat Live. That's why I'm back. So let's have a look here because, you know, where you give out, you get back. So that's where I go. But we're tuning into the sky, you know. So there's a few different groups of the masculine collective, and it's the alignment of energies is happening from the spiritual, as you know, down into the physical. So you're now sitting in this Ace of Wands energy from our last collective reading, and this is more of a specific reading. You're sitting in your Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So where is it for me to go next? And there's somebody else, right, who has been in your energy field? Or there's two. There's three. There's three. So some divine feminines, right, have three options, you would say, or they could think three masculines are their divine masculine. Oh, excuse me, one of the three. They can't figure out which one. That's interesting. But anyway, so to shut down feelings, we know that that's because if you haven't seen somebody else, you know, ground their own energy and talk about their own emotions like a father figure and anchoring it down and making it go how they said it was going to go. This is about an energy that has seen people say something and then do something else. And this is what we're doing as a collective, really. Personally, we're trying to, we're not trying to do it. We're doing it because we're a powerful collective. But we want to say what we want. We're going to think and feel and act in the same way instead of three different ways. That's the three scenarios. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is about divine feminine, about, you know, maybe somebody held their feelings back from you. And that hurts because it's nasty and mean because it's an intention to hurt. So that's what hurts. It's an intention behind that was to hurt you because hurt people hurt people. So this person was denied people's emotions, denied attention and affection. And if this happens before the age of 2, we can't really talk about it because but it surfaces as energy. It's pockets of energy. There's nowhere to go. There's no next lifetime coming back. I hate to tell you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because you deserve to know the truth. And the truth will sit as a vibration in your gut, actually. You know, lots of people having trouble with their stomach. Like their solar plexus is very, very bloated and even is like gurgling sounds. Do you know of anybody like that? I've seen about 4 or 5. But, you know, I attract it in and also I can heal it. That's why. Here, look at this. 7 of Cups. This is somebody being a chameleon around you, divine feminine. They're taking a different cup every time to suit your need. To match your energy. Look at all the different disguises they've got. So maybe this is what I'm saying. We learnt this behavior. So this particular masculine learned this behavior. You know, a lot of families talk about feelings. You wouldn't think they had any. The way they don't talk about it. A lot of families aren't like very lovey-dovey, I'll call it. Oh, they're not lovey-dovey. My mum was more lovey-dovey, you know. Like to give you a hug and you're welcome. And doesn't matter what's going on, you can stay. My mum was like that. It's like, no, they can't stay, Mum. I'd be saying, no, Mum. So 7 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. So this is about making a relationship different to the pattern that you've seen. Like somebody not sticking to their word, their actions and their emotions aren't all lining up. And we're a generation that's brought up on that. We're actually being mimicked that back to us by the government. Will say one thing, right? Then they do something else. And then they totally betray you over here, selling out to China. Can you believe I just said that out loud? So here you are, the Ace of Cups. Oh, look out. Again, another ace. So this means you've outgrown the small talk. You've outgrown the games. You don't want to play this anymore. You're like, oh my gosh, the last thing I want to do is worry about. Can anybody tell me? What is the last thing that you want to worry about? There's two things God said you'll never have to worry about. So then you know that if you're worrying about either of these two things, this is not for you. Because you've learned that lesson. There's only hurt and more betrayal. And then you've got to go into recovery again. So you cannot go anywhere near this person's recovery. Like I would say you can't even go and visit them anywhere. Do not go and see anybody with them. Don't go see any counselors, psychologists. This is just what I'm getting. Don't go into any hospital, any like recovery thing either. Like AA or whatever. Sobers Anonymous. Sobers Anonymous. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. So even a support group. Why I'm saying that is because your energy is upgrading. You're going to a crystalline DNA, becoming a diamond. So you cannot be in any malfunctioning DNA. Does that yep, you get it. Only for 72 hours. This is a divine prescription. So this person, because they've sabotaged this, because they didn't have the guts, and there was a moment in time where if they'd have looked at you and gone, I'm totally in love with you, I want to be with you forever, right? They knew at that time that they couldn't make the changes. They didn't, it's not that this person didn't have enough guts, right? But they didn't know how to. And they really did not believe that this was real because they've never seen it before. Yeah. So they replicated the scenario that they knew. Why is that there? I hate this card in any deck. And hate is a strong word. But this is somebody like, I just heard eating humble pie. Knight of Wands. Why is that always showing up? It's probably sex maniacs. Are they? Or is that a spell on somebody? Sorry, I'm just saying a few things out loud so I get them because I want to give you the correct information here for this divine masculine. Because he was meant to nurture this. He was given to you as a gift, as a treasure, right, of something to be taken care of. But he gave you the same treatment, right, that he had seen given to others and was given to him. Doesn't even have to be of him. Doesn't even have to be that big a trauma. It could just be the way that you saw other people around you growing up treat each other. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. Poor person. Like you've actually, you know, they're going to need an oxygen mask to come up to your altitude. Oh, it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh. But they're going to do it. Look, look, they're going to do it. This is like the story where you go, you're climbing up the mountain and you look over and this person goes, can you get back down here so I can get up? I can't reach the top. Just to start. They can't start. So you got to go back down and you actually got to go on all fours so they can get up on your back and then they can climb up. And then they take the rope with them and you're stuck down there. So you go, ah, ha, ha, I learned that one before. This is you. I'm not going back down. I'll see you at the top or dead on the side, but I'm not coming back. See ya. So this guy goes and gets a jet propel pack and he's up the top of the mountain. And he's like, hello. And you're like, well, hello. I thought you were like crying that I wouldn't give you the rope. So this is two things, because this divine feminine here, she didn't stop and stall and go, oh no, how mean, how shameful, how guilty. This divine feminine didn't hang over the cliff face going, maybe I should go down. Maybe she turned around and ran because she knew. He's going to get a jetpack. He's going to beat me there. Does that make sense? I love that story. I love that. That's divine masculine to me. right? Here's the Four of Cups. This is hopes and fears. Oh, this is so depressing because the way you reacted to this energy here, this masculine felt, right, that you thought, it's like you tricked, this is a poker face, like you tricked him. You went, yeah, yeah, it's like bluffing him. Oh, you bluffed the devil. Wow, divine feminine. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, I'll explain it in a minute. Hang on. This comes into alignment though. This is your match. So this particular divine masculine is your divine masculine. Yeah. And look what's stuck in the middle here. This is the judgment day. This is it. Balancing out. That's from our past reading, right? So you change to suit, which is fine. You can actually, it's not really shape-shifting energy. It's somebody who can, it's not shape-shifting as in reptilian shape-shifting. It's shape-shifting as in you can actually fit into all, like, you know, if you were in a room full of doctors, you wouldn't look out of place. If you were in a room full of, right, REIKI healers, which is the best healing on the planet ever. And if you haven't had a healing, you're missing out. Right, then you would fit in. Or you could be with zoologists, or you could be with, you know, astronomers. This is what this is saying. So this is saying no more of that. You're going to fit into who you are. This is finding your realm. This is also, oh, they're showing me so much here today. This is good reading. So this is your realm. And you and your divine masculine would come from the same realm. And they're showing me here mystic angel. So there's a mystic angel meeting another mystic angel. So this mystic angel met and he went, ooh. He goes, no, oh, no. He didn't let his love come in. He let, look, justice and the devil. Can you believe how bright and beautiful the devil is? So beautiful, look. The devil comes as a light, you know, false light. Because somebody the other day said, well, it doesn't seem like that. Everything seems fine. I was like, the devil's not going to reveal himself. Everything's going to seem fine. Or herself in those circumstances. So this is justice on the devil. The Six of Wands, right? You've overcome this. This is small games to you now. You don't want to play these petty games anymore. You're over it. You're over feeling rejected. You don't want to feel like you're not don't want to deal with a teenager anymore, right? You're ready for commitment. And who would have known that? Oh, look, Ten of Pentacles underneath that. Look, look. This is what you're manifesting. Hallelujah. So you're manifesting. This is you, divine feminine, the magician. You're manifesting your Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. And in how you're doing that is by not taking less than. Yes? So you have justice to the devil. Now the King of Cups is here. He's revived himself in his emotions. Right? He's actually overwhelming feelings of love that he cannot contain. Like he almost wants to write poetry. And depending on, you know, he's never seen that expressed from a man without it meaning that they're gay, for instance, right? Or they're a pussy, or they're a coward, or like men don't cry. And if men don't cry, then that anger gets pushed down and comes back up as depression. So that's why he seemed a bit depressed and he was sabotaging it, but he can see that now. So he is nurturing himself. Look, he's got the Ace of Cups for you. He's healed an inner child wound from the mother. Look at him. Excuse me. So he's about to come in and nurture now, but he doesn't know how to. Right? He has no instruction book. He's not as clued into, like, you know, his intuition. He just has this overwhelming feelings of love. So he has to also, in that, humble himself towards you, allowing your intuition to guide both of you to success, because that's what you've worked on. And if you haven't, that's what you're doing. So I'm just going to have a little look here. Anything else about the King of Cups? Three of Cups. So that's a reunion. The Hanged Man, because he's stuck on you. And because God wrote it in his heart. Oh, you don't know that. This is so deep. Something Yahweh does. Yeah. To bring back balance. It wasn't imbalance. because of the immaturity. You know, like imagine giving an iPhone 12 to a caveman. Don't be so rude, Bella. The world. But, you know, that's what it's like. They throw it around, toss it around. They don't understand. They don't really know. And now they're looking back going, wow, I had an iPhone 12. I threw it in the river. The moon and the hermit. If you could just have a look at this for 1 second. Anything else? So this person's very clever, right? This particular divine masculine thinks a lot. He's not so thinks a lot, though. He's probably coming up in the next reading. This is like he either cares nothing about it, he doesn't care at all emotionally, and he goes through the da-da-da-da, or he cares like everything. It's all or nothing with this guy. So Scorpios are like that. This guy's very scorpionic, and he's actually seen here. This is him looking at it going, wow, I sabotaged the crap out of that. So maybe if I didn't sabotage it, and maybe if I did nurture it, maybe, right? So he's realigning himself. He's got this, and you're over here going, catch me if you can on the next go around. So you are available here, right? Because here you're not. So this is a cycle finished. The saboteur. The sabotaging cycle has finished. Hallelujah. I love these cards today. These are massive because look how many, when I say cataclysmic event, right, this is saying 3 of Cups in the past. There were too many people, cooks in the kitchen. This is a major arcana. This is like, everything has to stop. God speaking. I think that was there. Right, so God does not condone polygamy. You're into polygamy and I'm into monogamy. All right. Yeah, right. Aligning spiritual values here for this particular divine masculine. Look, because he's actually stepping into, whoa, I let that go. I sabotaged that. Wow. So he's like, I'm never going to get that back. That's that. It's like a cycle. You have to go through it, right? So then we're not judging anybody. You just go, oh, he's still in the oven, or he's still releasing, or he's still cooking. So while you're waiting for that, don't go to the meeting with the narc over here. Oh. And then we've got here equilibrium and the moon. So you still don't know. That's why we're hanging out together for 72 hours, because this is your empaths, right? This is why you're called not to do anything, not to think it's over, not to give up, not to go, well, he doesn't ring, so I might as well go out with him. It's like, no, shh. Oh, Bella's here. So no, God said you'll be rewarded for this because it's such a trying time. So this divine masculine is going to, what is he going to do? Are we allowed to, we're going to go into extension what he's going to do. Just do a little love oracle here. So the extension is really in a truth portal, so it's not on YouTube, right? So it's not censored. And I use the Rider-Waite Tarot, and we go the Holy Spirit for guidance, and Jesus comes in, and it's fun. It's fun. So if you're not aligned with Jesus, it's probably not for you. The extensions are for those who believe and who are in divine alignment and think that, you know, God's got somebody perfect for them who's theirs by divine right. So you never know what God's doing when you're in separation. All you have to know, right, is that you can't touch the iPhone. You know, it's like a 5-year-old. Don't touch the iPhone. Why would you do that? You go, oh, I trusted the child with the iPhone. Keep the iPhone out of children's hands anyway. But no, that's their babysitter. Satan's babysitting most of your children, by the way. Okay, Bella. So this is you knowing what you are, knowing that to actually, you know, come on the carousel, you're going to have to expect high maintenance. No one buys a Ferrari and then leaves it out under the tree and to rust. Right? The Ferrari Maserati owner is probably obsessed and goes to the car thing on the weekend and, you know, just goes shopping. You know, men don't ever go shopping. You see me, this guy would go shopping in one of those auto shops, you know, We'll just see if they've got any new paint out to do the tires. It's like the tire rims. Yeah, they got this new stuff where when you put on it sort of shines. It's like the rim of your tire. See, I can't go there. So this is probably mine. So you go, oh, that's good that you're looking after the like microscopic details of the car. So all I want to do is go out for a ride in the car, right? But this guy wants the car to look its best. So it is a match, but it seems like it's been very frustrating, very annoying. But he is going to know that if he's going to spend time doing that with his Maserati or, you know, he's like that, then you have to know that this is the type of person you're dealing with. That he will go and find the perfect thing, right? He will study the manual of the iPhone 12. He will understand. He will plan. He will shop. He will put things together that you can't even imagine. And this is you squealing with delight at that which is before you, which is about time. So you have the power to say no and walk away from disgustamundo, right? So you go, oh, you're the iPhone 12, okay? So you can't go near any mangy dogs, any cavemen, or any children, or jealousy. Jealousy. Okay, we're just going to do a love snapshot for you for the next 72 hours, which you know, right, maybe not much is going to occur because we're clearing the karma. We're actually doing it as a collective. No! Well, I'll stop shuffling there then, shall I? So this masculine has like been, it's like somebody who was going along on his skateboard, right? And then it hit something really slippery. And he went, phew. And he's embarrassed because now he's growing up a bit. He's going, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Did I do that? And you're like, are you talking to me or are you mumbling, sir? Sorry. Did you say something or are you mumbling? And I was like, well, can't you feel my magic potion of love? Like, no, you have to speak. So this was, oh, twin flames, far out. And that's why it's been so triggering. If it's been it's very triggering. You know, you think you're activating someone, but lots of times we're triggering them. But you trigger your twin because it's your mirror. That's what I'm saying. When you get triggered, you go, what can I change in me back to me? Where is it in me? When has that happened to me? When have I felt like that? When did I talk like that to somebody? When did, you know what I mean? And you can only work on yourself. Once you clear it in yourself, the mirror will change automatically, which is your twin. See, they haven't told you. This is somebody who's never experienced this type of level of feelingization and attraction at the same time. Like, how would you explain to somebody the internet who is living in a cave? Sorry, I'm being mean. I think I'm being mean, but you get the gist of it. Maybe don't hold this again, but maybe we're breaking the Neanderthalic bloodline here. Seems like it's my reading. A new adventure awaits. Embrace its new beginning. It's about to burst through, right? But how does it come through? Look, things are always the brighter when it has to get really dark. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. That could have even been abuse here. I'm seeing emotional abuse from the karmic. And you heal it because you're a Blu-ray. Look, this is Blu-ray twin flames here. Look. Yeah, they've had to say no. So while this person was around this karmic, they were toxic. That's like that fool with the flying monkey around them. You know, it's like having a mangy dog. It's like, oh, you can't come in, your dog can't come in. In fact, you smell like your dog, so could you stay outside too? You know, just leave me a note, you know, like, no, you can't see the iPhone 12 today. You have to have a shower. Sorry. I'm spiritually talking. Spiritually. If you are with a man, divine feminine, who is with a toxic karmic like that, it's energy. So they bring with them the flying monkey. Energy. So disgusting. So narcissistic. So that's why you had to let go. You don't know. So that's what we're going to find out. In the extent, you're going to find out this bit. because you don't know. You've surrendered. You're waiting for your new start. There's a secret here about the fatal attraction. That's why you're not in union. This is your twin flame, and I'd say it was blue ray. Anything else before we leave? You're ready. Now all you have to do is magnetize them in. So I'll be showing you 3 ways to do that in the extension. Just click in the extension below, the link, and we go to the truth portal. So I can talk freely there. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I'll see you at the extension. This does help the whole channel. So if you can give in any way or give a coffee or, that'd be really appreciated, and also helps the collective vibe as we receive, so then we give. And you can also join the members tribe, because I'm going to blow your mind what you're going to find out at the members lounge. So shout out to all my members. Get ready for the next announcement. Can't wait to see you there. I love you.